What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, it's quite a huge video because the Warzone 2 Rebirth Island map has been leaked, and let's just say it's caused a lot of hype because I would say the first few weeks of this new Warzone map now hasn't gone to the best start. I mean, I like this new Warzone map, but a lot of people don't. There's a lot of problems with it and people just aren't kind of vibing with it. So let's just say the new Rebirth Island map can't come sooner, and now people are seeing this leak, they're very happy about it, and it is huge. The new map, there's some new POIs and a lot of new changes to the new Rebirth map. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get into this video here. And just here you go, guys. Here is the leaked map. It's kind of like the same size as what the previous Rebirth Island was. It's a different theme, obviously. And there's a lot of like random locations just scattered around water. So we're going to see like a lot more. Obviously now we can swim within the new Warzone. So that's why they've done this. So it will play completely different to the previous Warzone map we've already had, because that was so fast paced. And just looking at this, obviously the map size is the same. It's going to be relatively the same size pacing of how the game's going to go. I feel like with the water feature, with some random places just scattered along the water, it's going to change up the playstyle a little bit. I know one thing, it's going to make for some interesting endgame with the zones being in water or just any of these locations. Pretty much if one of these locations ends in the water and you're in one of these little kind of island areas, you're pretty much guaranteed a win. So I'm just looking forward to it. But diving into this map, we've got shipwreck on the side here. The main POI, kind of like I would say the prison equivalent on Rebirth Island 1, is now castle. I feel like all players that want high kill games, the majority of the lobby will be landing at castle. It looks like it's going to be the busiest location. But then also on the previous Rebirth, prison was like the only good spot to land for kills. Obviously we had headquarters, was kind of good competition. I would say on this one there's a lot better of a competition. Town centre I reckon is going to be definitely equally as busy. Then we have just loads of POI scattered around the edges like shipwreck, residential, water treatment, apartments. I feel like this is going to play really well because there's just like, from looking at this map now and going off the names and stuff, we have no in-game leaks of what it looks like. It's just this map, literally the only leak. But apartments, obviously that's going to be apartment complexes that are going to be quite tall, so you can kind of get an idea of what the sort of buildings are going to be like, the structures for beach club and all that sort of stuff. And there's definitely going to be much more of a variety on this one, because on the previous Rebirth we just had loads of the same buildings. I'm not criticizing the old Rebirth by any means, because I absolutely loved it. I think it played really well. Obviously we had it for about 2 years, so towards the end it was getting quite repetitive. Making a new map, the whole reason of that was to end the repetitiveness and bring out something new, which they have done. I feel like this would just completely freshen up the game, make for some new plays, and just kind of have a breath of fresh air, because the new Warzone 2 map done that too, and I loved it. I love how completely different it is, but it hasn't received the best feedback so far, so this is probably by far going to be the most popular thing just going forward. Just the little things about Warzone 2. I've known it as a YouTuber, and you look at all the popular YouTubers, their videos aren't doing near enough as well. My videos are like receiving a lot less interaction, and that's usually tends to be because of the game we're playing. That just isn't like my channel or other people's channels. It's because the game is not near enough got as many people interested as Verdansk and Rebirth Island 1 did, for example. So this new map, if you look at the top corner of this screenshot here, supported game mode, resurgence 50 players. So I think that's what we have for the previous one. So nothing new there, but a 1 ground war area, 24 versus 24 for DMZ. So that's interesting for you DMZ players. This map's also going to be on that game, so like kind of DMZ we have now with the main Al Mazrah map, we're getting the same miniature version for this map as well, 24 versus 24. So that might make DMZ a lot easier and a lot more fast paced. The reason I didn't get into DMZ is because it was so slow paced. I couldn't get to grips with it. I got bored, to be honest. I got really bored playing DMZ, so maybe now it's a bit more faster paced. You get your loot, you get a bit more battles out of the games, and it might actually make me and a lot more players go on to DMZ. But this is the leak so far, and that's what I really wanted to share in this video. Anyway guys, I'm going to wrap up the video here today. I hope you lot did enjoy. If you did, please smash the like button, also subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time.